Hey everyone, this is Keith from Gaming Trend and Tabletop Throwdown, and I'm here with JR from Privateer Press, and we're here to talk about the new War Machine and Horde starter set. So, first of all, what makes War Machine different from Hordes?
Well, War Machine, you've got a very strong emphasis on the steam-powered warjacks, our mechanical monstrosities that charge around the battlefield. Your armies come from the Iron Kingdoms, these fantastic cities set in the land of Immoren. Hordes is their uncivilized counterpart. In Hordes, rather than having those steam-powered warjacks, you've got giant beasts ready to rip in with claws and teeth. They're living in the savage lands all scattered throughout Immoren.
So, are these vehicles or whatever, are they like driven by people, or how are they
So our
controlled?
jacks are actually powered through the Cortex technology. It's actually using magical might from our warcasters. Warrior mages able to power these monsters around the battlefield. Hordes, on the flip side, actually leeches fury from these beasts in order to power their spells.
So if you actually lose, is that person represented on the battleground?
Yep, your Warcaster or your Warlock in Hordes, they are your general on the battlefield. In a number of scenarios, there are alternate ways to win, but generally, if you lose your caster, that's the end of the game.
So is War Machine and Hordes compatible with each other?
Completely. So in War Machine, there your caster is actually allocating focus, distributing the magical might to the various machines. So there they've got to kind of play a balancing game. Do they keep that power for themselves to fuel up their spells and their abilities, or do they distribute it amongst their robots in order to be able to crush more? In Hordes, it's more about, I want to make this be just so enraged that it's just going to be able to rip apart whatever it wants. But there's a limit to how much I can pull back from them. And if I'm not able to pull back enough, they might be so filled with rage that they're going to tear apart the next thing they see, friend or foe.
And you've just recently released starter sets for all of these different factions within the War Machine and Hordes universe.
Yep, so we actually just announced in April this brand new edition that's rolling out. Our first starter sets rolled out this past Saturday at Lock and Load, and we've got starter sets available here at Origins today. Your starter sets are going to have your brand new battle groups. Each one has a brand new caster or warlock that is unique to these new battle groups, and all the battle groups have been rebalanced to make sure that they play well with each other.
So, and these are available now, not only at Origins, but
in stores, they are available starting on June 29th.
Okay, so very shortly.
Less than 2 weeks away.
Cool. And what do these retail for?
So these are going to go for $40. We wanted to make sure that it was a great intro product. So you've got in there, you've got your battle group, you've got a rules digest that has all the rules. You've got a battle mat, so you got something to play on right off the bat. You've got a ruler, you've got dice, you've got focus tokens. You have 10 scenarios that will take you from beginning, here's how you move, here's how you shoot, all the way up through here's how you play a whole game, just like you would find in a video game.
Cool. Now, what are these faction decks?
So the faction decks, with the new edition rolling out, we have our previous editions, Mark 1, Mark 2, so people have a lot of models that are not up to date just yet. The faction decks let you bring all of your models from Mark 1 and Mark 2 completely into the new edition seamlessly.
So you don't have to worry about it being left out if you have a lot of the old figures.
Exactly. Our veterans, these are a great way for them to be able to bring all of their models up. We also have War Room, which is our app for the phone. You're able to purchase the decks on that just the same as you can purchase these physical decks.
Oh, cool. And that's available for both iOS and Android?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
That's called War Room 2, and that actually went live on the 12th as well.
Okay, cool. So how many different factions are there total?
So there are a total of 9 core factions, each with their own battle group. And then you also have mercenaries, minions, and the Convergence of Cyrus. So 3 other kind of secondary factions.
So, but you still need to have at least 2 starter sets to play a game. Right?
Correct. So right now with our battle groups, we've got our single-player battle groups, and then later on this summer we have our 2-player battle groups that'll be coming out.
Oh, okay. Do you know when those are scheduled?
I believe those are currently slated for mid to late August, but those will have 2 battle groups, and I believe it is Signar and Crix for our War Machine 1, and then for the Hordes it's Trollbloods and Scorn. And those will have not only a battle group, but they will also have a unit for each side.
Okay. Oh, very. So it's good that if you don't necessarily want those factions, you can still buy your own starter set. But if you don't, if you want to just try it out, that 2-player starter set is a good way to get.
Well, the 2-player starter set is also a nice self-contained thing. So if you're just starting to get into miniatures, but coming from more of a board game background, here's 2 armies. They've been shot in colored PVC, so that way you have the red guys, I've got the blue guys.
Okay.
We can play, we can enjoy War Machine on the small, and then if we want to expand, we have that option.
Very cool. Well, I thank you for the brief introduction on Heroes and War Machine, and I think that this is something that if people are interested in getting into the true miniature style game, they can not only pick this up, but also go to their friendly local game store and participate in painting and playing the games there.
Huge organized play programs available through your local gaming stores. And for more information on factions, you can go to allnewwar.com. It's a website on there that we've set up to help you pick a faction. We also have our retail locator on there, so you can find the local gaming store nearest you.
And then I'm sure there's more information on the Privateer Press site as well.
Yep, All New War actually will lead you to Privateer Press after that.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Most welcome, my pleasure.